What's up, bud? It's Rob. This is Apparel Success, and in this video right now, what I'm going to share with you are 5 marketing tips to help you sell your clothing. This video here is sponsored by my buds over at Brand Crowd, and if you need designs made for your brand, I recommend that you check out Brand Crowd. Brand Crowd has a tool called the Logo Maker tool, which is where they have a huge library of already professionally designed logos that are customizable, so you can add your own fonts, your own layout to it. All that's free to try. If you decide that you like the logo that you've made, then you can decide to purchase it, remove it from the marketplace so that it's yours. If you're interested, follow the link in the description because it'll give you a huge discount. All right, the 5 marketing tips that I have for you here are based on my own experience generating over 6 figures in revenue for my own clothing brand, and I don't want to hesitate. Let's just jump right into it. Tip number 1 is to focus on matching your brand concept with your target audience as much as possible. There's really a direct correlation between how much your brand concept actually is aligned with your target audience and your ability to make sales, okay? Because if your brand concept is sort of loose and doesn't actually sink into the identity of your target audience and they don't resonate with your brand concept on a deep level, it's going to be really difficult for you to actually connect with them and to make sales, all right? So focus on honing in your brand concept as much as possible, making it very clear and making it something that really, really relates with your target audience. The second tip that I have for you is to use emotional marketing. This means that when you're putting out ads, when you're thinking about the creative for your ad campaigns, and you're trying to actually get a response from people to go to your website and buy from you, or just even believe in your brand and want to be a part of it, it really helps if you add an emotional element to it. And it doesn't really necessarily matter which types of emotion that they're feeling, as long as you create an emotional response. Maybe it's something really funny, or maybe it's something that's really sad and really gets people involved and wanting to help. Whatever it is, the bigger the emotional response, the better the response rate will be when it comes to the ads and the marketing that you're putting out. The third tip that I have is for you, if your brand is somewhat small right now and you're really just trying to get your first customers, I recommend that you do the things that aren't scalable because you can. What I mean by this is that it's okay to gain your first customers by actually having conversations and building relationships with people, whether that's, actually having conversations in the DMs of Instagram, liking and commenting on a bunch of their posts, and really getting to know them and exchange value, from your brand to them, and really just building relationships and building up your customers that way. I know that when we first started, that's how we built up a lot of our base of customers, was actually in DMs, talking to people about our brand and just growing up that way. And you also learn a ton about your brand that way, which will help you actually scale up your marketing strategy in the future, right? Because the more that you know about your brand, the more that you can actually scale up the way that you're coming at people. Because if you don't necessarily know how to come at people yet, then when you go to try and scale up and put out huge ads to a lot of people, you're not going to be able to get really good results because you really don't know how exactly you're connecting with people yet. The fourth tip that I have for you and that I talk about a lot on this channel is to approach celebrities and influencers through Instagram DMs and offer them free gear in the hopes that you'll be able to actually get a picture of them wearing your clothing that you can put on your website, put on your social media, that will raise your brand value, okay? Because when it comes to marketing, a lot of the marketing isn't just what you put out to the world inside of your ads or the way that you're directly approaching people. A lot of marketing is building up your product so that it's something that people actually want. And a way to do this is by getting celebrities and influencers to wear your clothing so that when people come to your website, that the traffic that you've driven to your website, they'll be able to see that, well, this brand's kind of cool because they got these celebrities wearing it, and now I actually want to make the purchase and buy this clothing, okay? So don't always be thinking about reach. Also think about how you can raise brand value, and the best way to raise brand value is to get really cool people wearing your clothing. The fifth and final marketing tip that I have for you is to not overcomplicate what you're doing and to just stick to a process. I see way too many clothing brand owners trying to think of these really creative, outside the box marketing strategies, which is totally cool, but when that's all that you're doing, and you're sort of confusing yourself and thinking I don't really know what the hell to do here and really to market my clothing brand and I'm not getting any results, well, just stick to a process. You know that my process, or at least a lot of you guys know that my process is literally just going on Instagram and having a really efficient way of engaging with accounts on a daily basis so that, that adds up over time, and a lot of people will be driven to our website because of that. Really, there's nothing too complicated that's going on there, and it's more so just about holding myself accountable and putting in the work on a daily basis, because I know that, you know, when I put in that work, it's going to get results in the future. Okay, so don't overcomplicate the way that you're going about marketing your brand. Hope you got a lot out of this video here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Drop your brand down there. I like to see the brands that are watching these videos. And if you haven't already, check out my free clothing brand marketing masterclass video. It's 100% free to watch. All you have to do to get access is go to www.apparelsuccess.com/masterclass. You can watch the whole thing for free. And if you've made it to this point in the video, I want to let you know about the closed Facebook group that we have going on for Apparel Success. There's a link in the description. Follow that link, join us in the group. We're a bunch of clothing brand owners all in there to support each other and answer each other's questions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace. Lay back, get relaxed, and just lock in and soak up all this information. When new visitors come to your account, the first thing that they're gonna do is read your bio to find out exactly who you are and what you do. Say you reach 20,000 followers on Instagram and you get some celebrities and influencers, then you'll reach a certain point where you can finally leverage that. Like some of these celebrities, it's just like, sure bro, I'm down. Send me whatever you want, thanks a lot. Like you can just tell that, you know, they don't really wanna be formal about stuff like this. And I'm going to show you in the next upcoming modules the very strategic and systematic way that you can go about doing it. I'm really excited to show you. I'm gonna show you right now exactly what to do to implement this system for yourself, and let's crack into it right now. What I'm doing here is I'm guiding you into the light. I'm gonna show you exactly how to grow up your account from the very beginning. If you don't have anything to leverage, it just constantly keeps growing, because as long as you're putting in the work, as long as the strategy's there, you will get results over time. You will get there. If you put all this in place that I'm about to share with you, you will get there. I'm really excited for you to do this.